Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, welcome back here in Dublin. It is calm right now. Things are getting kind of muggy outside with many of our dew points getting into those mid-50s now. 61 degrees, there you go. Dew points at 55 and calm winds. So the recipe is there for us to have fog tonight. Clear skies for the most part overhead. Radar was pretty quiet today. Just had a couple of storms. We got that forecast wrong. You know, I hope that happens this weekend. I really hope this whole severe thing ends up busting in and we don't have to worry too much about it, especially over in the Magnolia State. It looks like it's going to be bad in Mississippi. But let's talk about that full moon. Sky mostly clear right now. Got a lovely view of the lunar eclipse, so the full moon a little bigger and brighter than it normally is. But the Cherokee Nation would call this one for the month of March the full warm moon. As the ground would start to thaw from the colder winter months, you'd see earthworms start to emerge. So 54 degrees is our low tonight. Wind out of the southwest, 5 miles per hour. And again, fog is expected as we get into the start of tomorrow. It may not get here till after midnight, but I do anticipate some fog low to mid 50s there. Gone ahead and taken off our severe risk for today as all the rain is done. Tomorrow, don't need to worry about anything. It'll be interesting to see what happens off to the west, particularly in the overnight hours, Mississippi into northwest Alabama. Things set up there. Then that will continue to move eastward as we go through Saturday. In fact, Mississippi may see two distinct rounds. You've got Friday night, Saturday morning, and then you have Saturday afternoon, which then goes into Alabama, which then comes our way as we go past midnight Saturday night into Sunday. This risk runs to 5 a.m. Sunday morning, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to this one. For Sunday is level 2. Most of us are level 3 when it comes to our severe risk over the weekend. All right, so as you can see for our Friday, partly cloudy skies across much of the southeast, and you see these storms kind of setting up off to the west. During the overnight hours, a few of those looking kind of dicey over in that Mississippi, Arkansas area. It'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. As if supercells are possible overnight, they could put out a PDS tornado watch. That means particularly dangerous situation. Not something you want to see. But now we get into Saturday afternoon, and you see how a lot of these storms are very independent of each other. That's what you don't want to see. When you start seeing that, that allows for each storm to start rotating on its own. That's how you get long tracking violent tornadoes. And unfortunately, that is what they are expecting over in Mississippi and into parts of Alabama. So what we're going to be watching here in the Peach State is as these storms are coming our way, do they start to line up or are they going to be independent like this? This is not something you want to see at 2 a.m. in the morning is independent cells like that. That is an overnight tornado threat. So you've got to make sure that you're able to get those alerts. Now it does start to lose some structure as it makes its way into the region, but guys, you still got to be able to get those alerts because this could all happen very, very quickly. I mean, all modes of severe weather are possible, whether that be brief spin-out tornadoes or even potentially a long tracking one. So we go through our Friday. It's going to be a mostly cloudy day. By the way, we're going to go with the wind now. So the temperatures will be upper 70s to low 80s in regards to the highs tomorrow. Winds will probably gust as high as 20 miles per hour to keep it around 15. Now that's going to change on Saturday. Those winds are going to be a lot stronger. Gusts will range 25 to 35 miles per hour. It is going to feel likely like a sauna out there, especially as we get into the evening. Gusts over 40 miles per hour as we start heading into Sunday morning. And you see here those storms starting to creep in. This is when you've got to make sure you can get those alerts. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. This is not a pretty looking situation. Your extended forecast is coming your way in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So we're juicing up the atmosphere the next couple of days with this wind out of the south-southeast. Get those alerts overnight Sunday. Listen, I hope nothing ends up happening, but gotta be prepared for the worst. St. Patrick's Day is on Monday, where maybe we can forget about a little bit.